we weren't going to have a family biologically. We had both seen adoption work great in our extended families, and we knew it was something we'd be happy to be a part of. And the adoptions we saw in our extended families were always seen as a strength, and that's just been solidified with the adoption of our son. Well, we were working with our adoption agency, and they just referred us to Adoption.com to just expand the amount of people that we could reach.
When we were putting together our adoption profile, I wanted to find all the right photos and say all the right things, but then I took a step back and looked at finding photos that were more genuine to show who we were and who we are, knowing that that would be what would connect us to an expectant parent. My favorite part of our profile is, oddly enough, one of the hardest parts of the profile, which is to create that opening letter. And I took the advice to not look at other people's profiles or read their letters, so that our letter would be uniquely ours and say things the way we would say them, so whoever would read it would get to know who we were by reading that letter.
Our son's birth mother had some very specific things that she was looking for, and was able to use the filters on Adoption.com and basically narrowed it down to us. And our initial contact with her was a message on Adoption.com, and then that quickly just led into an in-person meetup, and she told us pretty much immediately that she felt like we were the ones she wanted to be the parents of her child.
Contact with our son's birth mom during pregnancy was very frequent and regular. She took the lead as far as contact goes and included us on pretty much everything in relation to her pregnancy. We were grateful that she was able to be so open and comfortable with communicating with us throughout her whole pregnancy. It also allowed us to have contact with our son's birth father too during her pregnancy. It was very minimal, but we were grateful that because she was so open with us, we were also able to meet him and have that beginning of a relationship there too. After placement, contact has been regular, but less frequent. Again, we have that open communication with our son's birth parents, and nothing is set in stone, so things will change, and we always will try to find whatever's most comfortable and best for all of us to keep that contact open. Contact has been another strength in our adoption experience. Even with the ebbs and flows, it has been a real big blessing for us because of that relationship that we've been able to have with our son's birth parents. It has just been a strength for us.
We have great feelings towards Adoption.com. That's what connected us to our son's birth mom, and we've had a great connection with that. So.
Yeah, and we are hopeful to have another good connection and experience using the site again, and are grateful that it's available for us.